You're watching RNM, RBG TV.
Peace and Black Power, family. It's your brother Dawood Abdullah, RNM. Coming at you live one more time with a quick little thought on my mind. Peace and love to all. Black love is a cure for the black nation, family, so let's get it. Standing here with my man, brother Rawnell, from around the way. Say what's happening to the folk family.
Hey, what's happening, people?
Alright, so we just out here just doing a little bit of street building. I ran into the brother and I just wanted to ask him a couple questions, man, about what's going on in the world today.
Right.
As you can see, we right here at the park, right here, see the street park in Uniondale, the whole nine. Kids is out here doing their thing. So that's my first question, directed about them. In regards to this whole nationhood, nation thing, whatever that we trying to do, solidify and certify out here for our people. Our children, what do you feel their role and their position in this revolutionary thing? What is their role and what is their purpose within it? And what you know what I'm saying? What is their potential that you see within our kids?
The potential I see is very great, but they have to learn about the revolution and about this knowledge and that it is true at a very young age, so they won't grow up like I did, brainwashed or whatever. That'll make them more elevated and more aware by the time they get my age, and they'll probably have things done faster than I could already. And it's best to reach out to them because they are the future, the children are the future, period. And one thing I think I try to stretch out to when I do teach the youth, I teach them racial loyalty, because a lot of times black people, we don't teach our kids racial loyalty. If you look at every other ethnic group, Arab, Chinaman, whatever, they teach their children, you be loyal to this flag, that flag. But over here, we been so Americanized and colonized and brainwashed, we done lost our true selves. So racial loyalty is also very important for the youth to have instilled in them, and teaching them the greatness of our history, not just the slavery. Because I feel about like the school systems, it's a reason why they only teach you about the slavery part, because it takes effect to your mind. And when you get older and older, all you think is, me and my people, we just slaves, we ain't shit. So you grow up really not thinking much about your race. You think probably about a penny of your race, and that puts inferior into you. And that's my take on that.
All right, I appreciate that. Question number 2. When trying to bridge the gap, right? Because I'm pretty sure you know just as much as I know, as much as I talk about it on my channel, we got a great divide between our youngest and our elders. How would you feel there's a way, what type of way, plan or method would you instill for our people to help close that gap for my elders, for my youngest, so we can have a easier dialogue, an easier diatribe to be able to work toward the solutions, because we're all in this together. There's no, saying this fight has no age limit or no gender or nothing like that. So how do you suppose we can bridge this gap?
One of the main problems I think it is with that is both egos, the young ego and the older ego.
Okay.
The older ego comes from, I've been on this earth longer than you should listen to me, I know this and you don't know anything. And some of the young guys' egos is like, you guys is washed up, this generation is ours and everything like that. And but also to some of the youngs, when they get this knowledge, they start thinking they're better than the old.
Okay.
At the end of the day, nobody is even better than nobody. At the end of the day, we all in the same situation. Some might be a little better, but at the end of the day, we all being oppressed at some level, whether you're young or you're old African man, or female too.
Right.
And I also think, that's the main thing. The egos got to get put to the side, because that's what I see with the young versus old. It's more egos than brainwashment.
Okay.
A little bit of brainwashment, but I think it's more ego.
I could dig you on that one fully. I could fully dig you on that one. And last question I want to ask you, brother, right now while we out here. It's something, the topic is on the table, but nobody really wants to deal with the issue.
Okay.
Right? I don't really see too many folks talking about it. They like to avoid it, sweep it on the rug, whatever the hell you want to call it. Homosexuality.
Okay.
Now, what is it that you feel that, you know what I'm saying, like how do we address this issue with our people? Because in my opinion, folks have been literally forced to accept it, you know what I mean? And now not only is it accepted and tolerated, but it's supported by our people.
But it's through propaganda, and black people tend not to understand propaganda.
Okay.
They look at it as just entertainment, or with the whole gay agenda thing is, they push that on to mostly the black man before the female is, to control, to show that the black man is still a white man's bitch.
Okay.
That's why I reject that. You don't tell me I have to accept homosexuality.
Right.
First of all, homosexuality, I don't care what anybody say. People try to send me pictures of Kemet and ancient Kemet and people, the Egyptians being homo or whatever. That lifestyle wasn't brought to us until European contact, period.
Right, that's right.
And I don't condemn brothers and sisters if they're homosexuality, because most of the time it came from something that happened to them and it messed up their mental.
Right.
I don't think it's something they just woke up out of bed and chose.
Right.
And that's my take on that. And with the whole, it seemed like nowadays they trying to force it. They forcing it in music, clothing.
Everywhere you turn, from the fashion industry to the time you turn on TV,
like
the radio.
Trying to force it onto the people.
And like I said, it's been tolerated to the point where it's normal. Like it's you're expected to see it. But my thing is this: it's an act of genocide on the black people, and our people need to realize that it's a war campaign.
Two homosexuals can't make a baby.
Exactly.
And that's to the cause of depopulation of Africans. But a lot of people don't see it this way. They're caught up in the love who I want thing.
Exactly. But who told you that was the way to go? Who told you that the so-called quote-unquote alternative lifestyle was the way to go? You never heard that phrase until some Europeans said that. Or some, you know what I'm saying? That was not that's not of us. That's not of African people. And then it's funny, the sad part is when you go to drop that science on our people, they look at you like, Negro, what the hell you talking about? You bugging out here. Look around. It is what it is. No, family, it's not what it is. We have to combat the situation because we got babies thinking this shit is normal, and it's so not.
It's not. It's a mental disorder.
It's so not.
It's nothing.
It's so not. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just wanted to pick your brain a little bit, brother, right now. Oh, what's up? Drop something to the family if you got. What's up?
Another thing is, this is what I'm kind of tired of with people, too.
Okay.
It's three things with white supremacy when it comes to black people. Either they want to get down with it, or they want to ignore it, and they're too scared to talk about it. And the other one is they don't think it exists because there's little crumbs of integration that we're receiving right now.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of black people are blind to that. I tell them white supremacy still exists. They'll say, oh, no, it don't. I got a car, this and that. All right, but who own that car?
That's right.
You don't.
You leasing it. Right. You paying somebody else. Right.
That's the white man's company. And a lot of brothers and sisters. And another thing I'm really trying to install to the people, don't get too comfortable with jobs. We need to start our own economic power. At the end of the day, everybody else got economic power. If you look in here, in the black communities, who own stuff? The Asians, the Koreans, the Arabs, and stuff like that. We don't own that much. What we own, we probably own one or two local soul food spots in the hood, and that's about it.
That's about it.
And I think we got too comfortable. That's one of the problems too.
The word work scares a lot of folks, man. The word work and responsibility scares a lot of our people. But we got to get over that fear. We got to face it for what it is and deal with the mission, man. Because if we don't, we just leaving our babies out here to ass out and dry, man. And we got to realize that stuff. If you're not going to do it for yourself, like I always say, do it for the babies, because that's who matters. Us as adults, it's not about us. It's about these little ones running around here playing in the park right here. You know what I'm saying? It's about them. It's not about us. It's about these babies. So if our folks can't understand that, we in bad shape. Like Brother Malcolm used to tell us, we in bad shape, family. You feel what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is, man. We gotta face facts for what it is, family, and just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Study it, apply it, and move on. That's the only way we gonna
open your eyes for something else. That's what I did.
New lingo, family. Eyes open. That's what we out here doing, family. Eyes open is the new lingo. All be G'd up. You feel what I'm saying?
Africanism is the key.
That's it.
Black nationalism will set you free.
That's it. That's black power right there. So on that note, we're going to end this right there. My man, Brother Rawnell. Peace and love to black power to all. Black love is killed the black nation, family. Let's get it.